Hello, and welcome to Zendikar Rising. Let's check out this rare. It's one I don't think I've seen. 1/2 Flying Haste. A little hard to cast. Oh, wow. I like how they specify when the ability resolves. It makes instants and sorceries cheaper, and that can be pretty cool. Blue-red is an archetype I haven't really done yet. Haste is neat. And that can make things like Field Research cheaper, Royal Eruption with Kicker cheaper. Oh, we should probably just take Royal Eruption. Kaza, Royal Chaser. I think that's going to be better than Deadly Alliance. Yeah, Kaza is okay, but I think it's not as good as removal in this set. Ooh, the Skyclave Relic. We're going to end up being blue-red. Into the Royal is so good. This is a strong pack. Attend Healer is nice. Into the Royal is excellent. The Relic is kind of fun to build around. If you're going to be doing a 4-color deck, this is perfect. 5-color. Into the Royal looks like the best card. What's a good house for it? Like a Teamer Kicker deck. That's the big Kicker deck. Mystic is kind of aggressive, but the rest of the deck doesn't really support what this card is trying to do. And the Disruption is obviously great, but not as good as Into the Royal. Another Disruption. Super happy to see that. The commons are all fine. Moss Pit Skeleton would be tempting over Disruption, but not with these first couple picks. Yeah, I mean, this pack is just much weaker than the last one. But that's okay. Anyone we know in here? Don't know if you can see the bottom couple names, not too important, but I do recognize Phil Ivey. Rockslide Sorcerer. No removal is left, because like me, people are just picking the Royal Eruptions as they see them. The Sorcerer, 1 damage to any target. So a couple spells, a couple card draw spells, and you just kill something. I think that's great here. Hi. Hello, Pearl. Yeah. Like I say, we're going to end up in blue-red after passing a blue-red rare. I am doing well. I'm enjoying my scones and tea on Zendikar. Conundrum's not a real card. Goma Fada Vanguard is quite good. I don't think it's as good as Spell Shield, especially if we do end up in like a Kicker Matters deck. But this being a super cheap spell that can save one of our few creatures and do some more. Yeah, well, stay tuned. I mean, there's a lot to this set. I've enjoyed drafting it. I think it's deep enough and aligns with enough of what I know about drafting that it's been a lot of fun for me. And there's also, like, the conventional wisdom of how many lands to play is kind of tested by these land spells. I still don't have them quite figured out. So I could easily be off on my land count by 1. I mean, if you get like 4 or 5 of these, you start to wonder what you're doing. Song Mad Treachery. Now, some of these are just weaker than others. Not the strongest. Treachery? Active Treason? That's the one. I'm tempted to take Root Grazer. crazy as that sounds, I think it can't be right here. Even Living Tempest might be better than that, although this is proven to be pretty weak in the set. Shoot. The Root Grazer... Treachery, fine. It's so unlikely we get out of blue-red. It's possible, though, because we didn't pass very much of it. But that taking the Root Grazer is like getting out of red-blue specifically and getting into white-green specifically, which are both unlikely. I'll take the Vanguard. It's not amazing. The Barrage is pretty aggressive and good, I guess, if you have Tramplers. Another Spell Shield. And Anti-Cognition. That's going to be tough. That's going to be super tough. The Spell Shield is... I feel like the Spell Shield is super good. And the Anti-Cognition... not quite as good. Oh, this is back. I was going to first pick it. But at this point, we don't have to first pick it. I'll just take it. That's weird to see the cards linger. I think when I took this, the pack kind of realigned. Oh, another Disruption. I'd rather take the Mystic. Yeah, I think at this point, I'd rather take the Mystic. Tormenting Voice versus the Bug Catcher. Oh, gosh. Are we going to have any party action? I don't know. There's no great reason to be drawing extra cards. Take Tempest here. Our deck's open. If nothing else, our deck is open. The Scavenging Blade is not off the table, but it is not something I'd really want in a deck that needs instants and sorceries. Vanguard, I'm going to take that off the table too, and heck, even the Conundrum is sort of like a constructed plant for some format, who knows. Eruption. Royal is really a 4-drop, whereas Royal Eruption is really a 2-drop. As in, most of the time it would be played at those mana costs. Tazim Royal Mage. This is the first time I've seen the Nighthawk. So I kind of want to see what that costs here. I don't think much. Probably nothing. Nighthawk Scavenger, 47 cents. Oh, yeah, it'd be good in any deck that could play it. But that's not us. We are not any deck that can play it. This only changes the cost of instants and sorceries. A lot of the cards that care about those also care about wizards. And this one just happens to be a wizard without caring about it. Royal Mage looks a lot better here than Wind Robber. And that's what I'll take. Can you believe it? I can hardly believe it. Here, I'm just going to rare draft. We've got Cleric of Chill Depths, which, despite this being a playable size of a creature in times gone by, I just don't think it is here. There's not enough it can trade with, or even get in the way of. And the Guide Beast is probably constructed playable in some weird format. Awful to have to pick that there, though. The Diviner. The Diviner's especially good if we just have a lot of wizards. This has got to be the deck for it, and the Spell Shields are coming in late. Ooh, there's a nice one. I actually like Risen Riptide quite a bit here, but Spoils as a 5-mana way to gain some life looks strong. With so many spells with Kicker. Zulaport Duelist. Yeah, right. I don't even think you could fill your deck with these and reliably mill someone. Although it'd be funny if you had like 3 on the field and your opponent attacks you and you block all 3 on it and then you play another one. That'd be cool. Mono blue duelist deck. For the combat trick. Is it actually playable? Oh, that's so good. The pathway. I haven't seen it do much, honestly. And I didn't expect it to do much, but maybe it's a hidden power level. Take a pathway. I think the time when it would be good is if people stopped playing around it. Ooh, I'll take the shelter here. The other one that might be neat is the wizard. But the shelter is a land that would help the spoils. Yeah, fair enough. With the rogue synergy, it adds up to a card. I could see that. Bane Veil. Yeah, we're just going to have all of these. Treachery's an early cut of the spell lands. But we'll see. Oh, that's a good one. Now we need a way to pick back up our lands. Oh, I have just the trick. The Guide Beast. Although, by the time you want to pick up your lands, this thing can't hit anyway. So that is awkward. Glacial Grasp. This is another one that also mills your opponent, and I always forget that. It's kind of dumb. We really want to pass green here. Mills 2. The Mind Rot only mills 1. Thank goodness for that. But they tried to balance it. It also drains for 1, so that the life gain decks benefit from it. And I'm glad they did that, so that a card that people aren't that excited to play plays a role in multiple decks. Mind Rot has always been playable, but it's just never exciting to play it. It does what it does, and sometimes it misses. Yeah, take this out of here. Tormenting Voice. That gets a lot better with things like Royal Mage. 3rd Spell Shield. Zendikar's probably what I least want to play against. Another Tormenting Voice. If there were better reasons to draw more cards, I could see playing more of these. Jeez. Like in the last set, you had the Teferi's Tutelage, and the more cards you drew there, the faster you won. When it enters, look at the top 5. You may draw a card with Kicker. That's really strong. I could see taking good removal over it, but we have a lot of good Kicker spells. Unfortunately, it's kind of a small creature, but it looks just about perfect for what we're doing. Another wizard. Why not? The Rebuke. Looked past the uncommons here and saw yet another uncommon. Two of these. Actually, the Spark Mage does not look great, because we only have wizards in the deck, but the pathway looks perfect, because I'm definitely going to get enough playables here. What we need is a way to win the game, though, which we don't have yet. Attack with a 1-2 or a 1-3. Those are the ways we have of winning a game. We have no bomb. The 0-5, if we had like 3 of those, that might be good. I think I'm just going to cut down to one Tormenting Voice. For now. Could add it again. They don't have the full... Let me check here. They don't have the full cycle of 10 lands, do they? They might. Shoot, they might. Shoot. Glasspool Mimic. Well, that'll come into play as something. I think we take it here. But we have so few creatures that maybe that's not a big deal. Here, I wonder if Relic Golem could be the hero we need, or if we just take Smite. But I think we take Relic Golem. I don't know if we're going to main deck it, but mill some opponents. Shoot, it looks like six. Looks like only 6 lands have dual lands. What is this? The blue's being soaked up now. I don't know why. Create a 1/1 green insect. Put a swarm counter on it. That's interesting. We could take a Colossus. Forget that. I'll take the rare. This random rare. Shoot. Spark Mage. I don't really want it in this deck. We don't even have a Pack Beast to make it slightly better. Pressure Point, forget it. Okay. Well, I do like the Hazard. And the Hellion might be a win condition. Whoa, what is this? Fissure Wizard or just Scorch Rider. We just need something. Something to attack with. Not the bomb I'd hoped for, but something. Don't like the equipments. I don't think this deck lends itself well to equipments. I've definitely built some aggressive decks that really like the equipment. And we filled in a little bit with creatures. But to begin with, we didn't have very many creatures at all. But we could definitely put in something like Scavenged Blade. Probably not Utility Knife. Yeah, and a lot of the cards we have here are spell lands, or land spells. So if we take these out of the mix, 19 cards. And if we put a little more than half in, that's 23. And then we're playing 14 lands, plus all these, which might not be the end of the world. But I don't... Well, I'll keep in Treachery, I guess. I kind of want Relic Golem. Could take out... Oh, I don't know what we take out. Something. Shelter's good with it. The Ambusher might be a decent early option as well. Spark Mage is too bad, unless they have 1/1s. Yeah, I'll play the Ambusher. And I think the Golem is our secondary win condition. And then we just have a couple random creatures to sit on the board and attack. Yeah, it's not a very, like, streamlined deck, but it seems decent. A lot of these spell shields. I think we could cut one and be okay. And this picks up a land, right? Oh, that's so good with all these guys. I'm still kind of getting a feel for this set. The other thing we could do here is just cut white altogether. Spoils of Adventure. Then we lose out on a bit of card draw. But we could just put in a Tormenting Voice for spoils. And then put these guys in. And it makes our land so easy. So nice. And then another Spell Shield now that we lost the Shelter. 14 lands. 20 lands, kind of. With 2 pathways. It's more like a land. More like a land. Yeah. Interesting deck. Sort by color. I hope it's right down the middle. Pretty much right down the middle. And then 7/7, 6/6. Add the 2 pathways, and there we go. Do I want to play first? I don't know, actually. I think I do. Yeah, keep it. I think we're just going to play that. Pick it up later, maybe. Black-red. Yeah, the problem is a lot of these decks are going to have some annoying stuff. I need that Hornet Sting to kill that thing. Ooh, Mardu. Life gain, warriors, all that good stuff. I think if they pump it, I'll bounce it. Maybe my pause kind of wisens them to that plan. Glurp. Playing against Glurp. Bring it on. And if they don't pump it, I won't bounce it. Save my Royal for something more important. And then the Hellion can pick back up the Songmad Ruins now that we seem to have enough other stuff going on. Disruption. I like that, but it's not time for it. Get him. Our deck usually doesn't want to be picking up its lands, but whatever. We do have to kill them with damage eventually, and this is so hard to attack through for them. They just have to kill it. Huh. The War Leader. Oh, and another ambusher. Oh my. Oh dear. Well, a little bit scary. Just a little bit. I gotta take a little time with this because I could just try to kill the War Leader, and that would really stop them from doing most stuff. Yeah, I think that's what we do here. I was thinking about trying to get the 2-for-1 by holding up into the Royal, but the problem with that, the big problem with that, 4, 5, 6. Oh shoot. 4, I should also attack here, I think. Clearly they're the aggressive deck, but let's say they time it so they do like a couple extra damage. Yeah, that's fine. And then play a 2-drop or something. The Minotaur, huh? That thing gets haste. Shoot, maybe I did this wrong, huh? Playing around, wary disruption. Well, that thing has haste. Number of wizards you control. Yeah, this is rough. Okay, I'm going to play the disruption. And that puts him pretty low, right? They know we have Song-Mad Treachery. They don't know we have Into the Royal. So between Into the Royal and Treachery, I think we're in decent shape. But I haven't really done the math here. So much can go wrong. Well, that's 9. Why don't we start by bouncing... I'll let them go to this phase, actually. If they're fine with that hitting, I don't think I'm fine with it hitting. They've got 2 types, so that thing costs 4. Oh. And that's just going to do 4 to me. I needed more blue, which is why I played this out, even though it might have helped us here. Shepherd of Heroes. Gain some life, and then they can play their haste creature next turn. Yeah, the life is a problem. Yeah, I don't know how to win this. This is, seems like we're dead. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're dead almost no matter what. We do 8 damage to them here. That's not enough. 8 damage. Let's say we play 3 creatures. 1, 2, 3. We block 3 of theirs. Get something back. Oh, we can't even kick Royal Mage. Oh, that's so bad. We do need to block 3 creatures, though. Cleric, cleric. Fine, I'll start blocking. Yeah, gaining 4 off Shepherd is not nothing. That hurts. If I just didn't attack with Hellion, I'd be in a lot better shape here. They got at least 2 free damage because of it. Well, we'll see what happens here. Well, if just those are attacking... then I'm not really in so bad shape, right? I've got to do this. I mean, keep my Hellion alive. Ah, Captain. Captain. 4, and this costs... oh, it costs 3 less. But that won't matter. Oh no. I need to stop one of those from hitting me. And they'll know exactly what we have left. Well, I have no cards left. I need to stop one of these from hitting me, and 3 of these from hitting me. So good luck. Good luck. So I sacrificed the Royal Chaser to the Captain or the Shepherd, and then stop them from attacking here. Not enough. Not enough by a lot. The biggest problem of all here is not having card draw. Yeah, well, there we go. If they made me draw a card here, which white has a common that can do that, you might as well make your next card cheaper, huh? Yeah, they've been drawing action, we have been drawing nothing. Do we have too many lands? I think we might. Like, we dilute our power level by having so many land spells. Keep it. I should also probably prefer the draw. I mean, we have 11 of each mana type. 11. But they just keep going. They play 2-drop, 3-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, and then draw 6 cards. That's a good draw. Ambusher. I don't even think I can kill that. Like, I don't think I can justify killing it. Oh, maybe I can here. I can play aggressively, and I don't think they're going to use this ability. If they do, it's fine with me. They get 1 more damage in. We use Royal Eruption to kill the War Leader. I'd love to save Bain Vale, but... well, okay. I guess we can kind of save it now. I also can't afford to block theirs when I can't pump mine. So they get 1 in here. I'm winning this race, albeit slowly. No, they're going to pump it. Nonsense. That's crazy. Wow, they pumped it. Next turn, they're going to play a 5-4 haste. Land, 5-4 haste. Oh, this thing. God, that makes my Tempest look so bad. They're both commons. Look at how bad the Tempest is compared to this. God, what a joke. And they play around Tempest even though we have never shown it to them. Yikes. Well. Get in a couple damage. That's an option. I'll just get more in next turn. God, that's incredible. How much... I didn't even realize how much better this was. Living Tempest just has no place in this format. I don't think I'll ever play it again. It doesn't have a type. It's tiny. People play around it. Crazy. Royal Eruption. Getting that back's a good thing to do. Let's just do that. There are some formats where this is great. In fact, there are some formats where a 5-mana 3/3 flying with no upside is playable. And now we have the Wizard for the Diviner, which is nice. Somehow we're at lower life than them. They haven't even attacked us. Vanguard with 2 warriors makes it a little harder to block. Chronicler. Why don't we... yeah, get a 3/3 for 4 mana. Slap a creature type on it and you've got a deal. Rider and the Mimic on the bottom. I don't think it's worth attacking here. Yeah, they just can't really attack. Good for me. Disruption? It's not a great card. Until I have a little more mana. Whenever you cast a kicked spell, draw a card, then discard a card. Yikes. Don't even think I want to do that yet. Do they know about disruption yet? I don't think we showed it to... No, we did finally play the card. We finally did play it. Chronicler is not flying. Paying 2 extra to loot, it wasn't worth it. Now we come to it. Now they draw a couple cards. Blood price. We're stable, though, for the time being. And when we do... Well, we need a 7th land so that Royal Eruption is any good. They go to 17. That's good, I guess. We could steal it for a turn now. That gets in 9, but I'd rather save it. Always yield. Draw a card, then discard a card. Discard the land, because now we have plenty of lands. Warrior, warrior. Let's get in with the flyers. And I could attack with the Scorch Rider. And they trade it with the Ambusher, which gives us decent attacks next turn. Yeah, why not? Just go nuts. Just go nuts. They're going to have the Ondu Haven or whatever that destroys all creatures in play. I bet they will. Yeah, it sucks when you have to play all of your cards to get past like 3 of theirs. And then when they wrath you, it is a good deal for them. Yeah, I guess it would be like a... Well, this replaces itself, so it'd be a 4 for 2. Spark Mage. 2 damage to anything. What are they going to kill? The Diviner, and then I draw a card. Nice. Ha! It replaces itself with something much, much worse. Vanquish the weak. Yeah, they use all their mana so efficiently. The one turn we can't punish them for it. Treachery. I'd have 2 warriors, so I could steal this. 7. 8. It's still not even enough damage. But maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. Because they're not going to kill us, and we only know of 1 shepherd they have. So that can't block. Take 8. You're down to 3. We only have 1 disruption in the deck. We only have 1 royal mage, too. So gotta choose what to get back carefully with that. Good luck. I mean, if we can't kill them in 2 turns with all of this, then we're in trouble. They're at 3 life though, so a lot of our stuff doesn't get them. Royal Eruption on the flyer. Yep. And tapping out means they just get to go nuts again. Yeah, but we can remove 1 blocker. They're probably accounting for all of that. Oh, fine. Drain 3. Blood Priests. Yeah, it's just a good deck. I mean, we're getting destroyed. I thought that turn would have been like way too good for them to come back from, but gain 3, do 8 to me. 3 mana, 5x. Yeah. Oh gosh. 3. Baying Veil completely obliterates them here. And then Into the Royal stops that thing. And then we have Spikefield Hazard back. What if they only block 1? We could, yeah. I think we can make this work. 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. As long as we don't draw the card off Into the Royal. Of course, they have 2 cards left, but that's fine. Careful what you don't block. If they know my hand, they can make a pretty good block here. Just block a little bit, right? That gets a bit bigger. A Baying Veil. Do it. Crushed. So there's kind of a 3 for 1. That was kind of a 3 for 1. But we still don't have a lethal threat on board as long as they have any blocker. I'd be pretty scared to go down to 2 life here. But hopefully they just don't attack with the Minotaur. Acquisitions Expert. So I have to show them 2 cards. And they take the hazard. The Warrior. Or I could... Oh man, this sucks. I could bounce the Minotaur in response. Let's show them Hazard and Disruption, right? Warrior Rogue. Probably take the Hazard, right? Unless they have a 5-drop here. Aha! Oh, but we can't Royal into Disruption. We'll see if they attack. I need to take it. I need to take it and hope they don't just kill me here. They're doing nothing. Okay. Okay, let's get a lethal attack. And then unless they're gaining life somehow, this should protect us from almost anything. Yes, okay. Whew. That was a close one. You know, the Guide Beast is also just a good blocker. But not against a 3/3. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's submit like this again. Shoot. we did kill them with damage. Relic Golem. Yeah, that'll be the day to win with this stupid card. Eventually it can block. And we also have this Glacial Grasp that hasn't shown up yet. We could copy our thing with a Mimic. Triple Spell Shield has just got to be good against them. I don't know. What a... I'm enjoying this match. This is a good match. We have a lot of tools to win it, but we'll see. Most of our creatures just suck, so there's that. Most of these creatures just suck. I mean, you have to get enough value out of them to make it worth it, but all the value we get is just like other bad creatures. On the draw. Keep it. Their deck is funny. It puts pressure on, that's for sure. Wow, nothing. Okay, okay. Let's just get in there then. On the board. We are on the board. The Geopede. Is that worth killing? Instant sorcery or wizard. +2/+0 until end of turn. I can take a hit of 5 here. The problem is they could do 5 and kill the Mystic, and then we're in real trouble. Okay, there's the land. Yeah, they're just gonna kill the Mystic. Yep. Dang it. Should have killed the Geopede and just held up Spell Shield. Dang, that sucks. Alright, well, live and learn. Let's make one cheaper, and then we still can't do anything. All right, so we're on defense here. Wait, what? No. Oh, we can only play it as a land. Right. Kill that thing. That sucked. Yeah, I should not have played the Mystic. I mean, it got rid of Royal Eruption, but we took a big hit. We didn't need to. And the Spell Shields are in my deck for a reason. Now we have no answer to this thing. Mill 3 cards. They don't have a lot of rogues, though. So we'll see. Pass it to them, because now we can Spell Shield. Oops. Oh. Spell Shield for 1 mana. The Minotaur. Nice. Well, if they attack with it, I think we're okay to double block it. They're fine blocking like that. So I just lose my Royal Chaser for it. Oh, whatever. Mill 3, Glacial Grasp, Bane Veil, and the Hellion. Gotta get something good back. Probably the Rebuke, huh? Maybe Glacial Grasp, but probably the Rebuke. Then they Mind Rot me here. I don't mind getting milled, I don't think. Yeah, we're back to aggro. Yep. They're good at drawing the mana they need. Bug Catcher, it's another good type. Play a land. It's fine. Mill 3. It's fine, hopefully. Tormenting Voice would have been nice. Wizard. Thundering Rebuke. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To do 8 damage? I need to hold back the Rebuke. But they could just steal our card at any moment, so I probably need to kill the Stinger. Okay. Yes! What? If they drew their angel, we're just dead, right? Wow, they gave up too soon, but I'll take it. If they draw their angel, they're back to 10 life. I don't know. They just tilted when I thought they were ahead. We were ahead, but yeah, a good top deck would have put them back ahead. Cool. I mean, and we knew it too. It wasn't like they knew that their deck was too bad to beat me. We knew that their deck was good enough. Because we'd seen their whole deck the last 2 games. Keep it. Never seen the Mimic do much. Okay. Hopefully we can disrupt something. But if not, we'll just play it as a land eventually. Nice. Yeah. Drawing the basics now is super powerful. It's a great sign. So, do they want to play their 2/1 into the disruption? They might have that 2/1 flash. I'd counter it. I mean, easy counter. Pool, we'll have to be careful playing this because if they kill our Tempest in response, we're in bad shape. Champion's fine. Are they really playing around disruption? That is absurd. That is nuts. Or they just drew it. But yikes. Or they just drew red. Shoot, what land did they just play? They had red already down. No, they just played a swamp, yeah, so they might be playing around disruption. Which is which is really suspect. Why don't we play the blue here? Because we have a lot of blue in our hand. It's too bad you can't flash out Mimic if it's copying a Tempest. Paragon, nothing we can do about that. Still playing around disruption. I feel like I would never play around disruption. Veteran Adventurer. Yikes, okay. But they are. And that's fine. That is fine with me. Why don't we get a bunch of flyers in play and hope for the best? But we should think about whether we should copy the Mystic or the Tempest. And I think we copy the Mystic. Because generally it's going to be 3 power. If they spend all their mana on Adventurer this turn, that's fine. Just don't kill my flyers, please. Just let them live one turn while we have the Rabid Bite. Yeah, come on, just let them live one turn for when you can't possibly mess it up. 6, 12. Okay, so Jwari Disruption. I'm holding control now, by the way. Oh, I didn't. I guess I could have just countered it. Wouldn't have mattered. That's 14. Yo! Yeah, that's why I copied that one. They killed the one that they thought was better, but I copied the one I thought was better. They didn't trust me. Oh well. Yeah, these spell shields are good. Eep, they say. That's right. Yeah, well anyway, Scavenged Blade. Yeah, I think the Mimic actually did something there. The Blade would be decent on a couple of our creatures, but it's just more important to protect them than to suit them up. Okay, this should be a good hand. Yeah, I think we keep this hand. Play the Teeth here. In the super late game, we can just pick it up anyway. The Hazard's never going to be good. But come on, something. Well, that's something. Sorcerer. We need to draw blue this turn, then we're in pretty decent shape. Nice. Oh, yikes. Well, could play the Sorcerer and then potentially just lose it. Or play the Chronicler and get lucky. Royal Mage, nice. Uh-oh. Yeah, Molten Blast, 2 damage. That would have killed this, but not this. Land would be okay here. Cast. I don't mind if this thing dies. They're F6'd, or they were. I thought they were. Deadly Alliance, yeah, I don't really mind if that one dies. But I want to protect these. Yeah, we just can't get a break here. What do we even play? I think I'll just wait. Maybe Glacial Grasp something. Because if I can hold Spell Shield up, because I've never actually used the card. Play this thing and then protect it. 1 damage to them. It's any target. It's a pretty formidable ability. Yeah, the blue-red deck is an all-in deck. Let's see, Glacial Grasp. We could Hazard to kill it. They already have 2 wizards, so I think that's fine. 2 mana for something? Shoot, I almost hoped they did it. Now I could use Hazard to kill one of those. Which one? if they get back one from the graveyard, I guess I prefer it would be that. Well, let's just use hazard. So we do that. Oh no, this exiles it. Yeah, so that's definitely what I want. Eep, they say. Okay. Yeah, so let's pretty much do the same thing. Instant sorcery or wizard. Oh, shoot. 1 damage to what? We could use Spell Shield to kill the Electromancer, but that's not good enough. Let's just do 1 damage to them, and who cares about the Electromancer? Just protect our stuff. Sure, okay. Keep my flyer alive. Champion. 2/3. We could Glacial Grasp to kill the Electromancer. I don't think we need to worry about either of those creatures. Let's just attack out here. We need a juicier target. Here we go. Oh, no. They have something they can do, but they're not doing anything. There's no way this works out well for them. Pseudal Strike. A 1/1 counter there. And -1/-1 until end of turn there. So my best bet is to into the Royal the champion. Kick it. Hope to draw blue here. 1 damage somewhere. Let's do that to you. God, I hope they don't have anything else, because I'm going to be shields down after this. See if they're still chatting to me. I like the EO. That's somewhat expressive. It might have been wrong to kick this, but I'm so greedy. Too greedy not to. Deadly Alliance. Sure. Ah. Jerk. Yeah, get the ambusher down. Now we know what their hand is. Could have saved the spell shield. Yeah, we came out behind in that. Yeah. So now what? Well, we could attack now. And then they don't have that second warrior. 2 deadly alliances. Get back Royal Eruption. I don't care about protecting anything, but this does get another wizard into play. Royal Eruption. Or into the Royal. Yeah, let's get the Eruption. Plenty of cards, and I'm just going to misplay into the Royal anyway. Alright, Disruption probably is worth tormenting away. Or yeah, Disruption. Not Eruption, Disruption. That's tough. This is tough. So why don't we rebuke away the champion? Then they block the ambusher here. Oh, I don't know. We'll just leave our guys back to block. It's probably the safest thing. Or attack with the ambusher. Because they can't really block that. Doesn't make any sense. They'd have to have something pretty good in their hand. In which case I'll just hold up Grasp. We mill them. We can play our 6/6. This mills 2. Won the match, okay. Soaring into the finals with our deck. I'll play first. It's a tough balance. Okay, Warrior comes down. Or the Treachery. Either way, we can pick it up. So I think we keep this. We play Island second, so we keep it. What's the... It's most likely we play the Warrior on curve. They're down to 6. So I think we play Treachery here. Song Mad Ruins. That doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense. Oh my god. If only they knew how little sense it made. I'm gonna play this, because otherwise we just take 2 for nothing. Disruption has never been good, though. It's easy enough to play around it, I guess, if your blue opponent holds up 2 mana. Okay, we've got some stuff. Yeah, they're attacking. Sure, show it to me. Yeah, it's easy attack to make. Easy attack. Easy does it. I think we're going to go for the Chronicler here. They did mulligan. Gotta reveal something. One of our many spell shields. See what second color they have. They did mulligan, so it's possible that their hand is actually just kind of bad. Looks like they have F6 here? No? Okay. The Bug Catcher. We couldn't have countered that anyway, so I feel good. Play this. Grotag Bug Catcher. Play the Chaser. And attack for 3, I think. Get in there. And now we've got all kinds of disruption up. First of all, hard for them to attack through it. Oh, it is white. Attacking with both. So I'll block the one without trample in case they do pump it some crazy way. And then hopefully counter a 4-drop, but plenty of 3-drops they could play here. End step, and do nothing, okay. Fine. That's just fine. So why don't, this is a warrior, they're all warriors and dogs. We don't want the ruins. We just want to attack. Just let me attack. Got to get ahead here. Did I play a land here? I did play a land. So I don't think we'll return one. Because then I could play the warrior next turn if I get decently lucky. Oh boy. Is it going to be a kill spell for something? War leader. Oh. We're in trouble. They're all warriors though, so that's a thing. Bug catcher attacks is a 3/3. I've got to be careful here. Because I could attack first, or I could play my 4/5 warrior and just not attack. Yeah, I think I attack here, because they couldn't attack last turn. And this turn's not much better for them. They just take it all. Or they could just put a couple creatures on the Hellion, in which case they have to be careful about something like Spell Shield. Take it all. As long as they don't play another War Leader in decent shape. But they're down to 10. This has to be a really good turn for them. Do nothing, do nothing, do nothing, do nothing. 3 and 2. Goodness gracious. I'm happy enough blocking like this. Is that crazy? I think that's fine. I don't know exactly what I'm playing around, but this +3/+2 would be really good for them here. The +1/+1 to 2 creatures would not be so good here, because they'd still lose this guy. It is +1/+1 to 2 creatures. Okay, so we took a little damage, but it was a 2-for-1 against them. Spell Shield, yeah, Spell Shield wouldn't have really made that much better. Now we can mimic back a Songmad Ruins. Yeah. Play the Mimic. Copy the Hellion, get them down to 8. And make it really tough for them to block here. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Is there anything particularly good against what they have going on? We could play the Guide Beast just as like something nice and early to play. The Spark Mage is actually decent against them too. Is anything bad against them? Disruption gets a little worse. The Golem has just done nothing. Awful. The Spark Mage does a damage. Yeah, I think we just don't change anything up. Honestly, I think the Golem could be like the perfect card to draw against them. But on the draw, it's a little worse. Just a tiny bit worse. But it's a cheap 6/6. We have maybe one more, like, The Mimic copies it. A lot of our other things trade at the very least. I don't know. As long as we're trading, seems good. Double Tormenting Voice maybe is bad on the draw. Ah, shoot, I kind of want this beast. Yeah, I don't want to just get run over. Let's put the beast in, why not? It's not great, but it's definitely a thing. Well, this is worth a keep. But not sure about the game plan. I think we're going to play these again. Because missing a land drop can be devastating. Simply devastating. Alright, let's get this Royal Chaser out there. I wasn't chasing any Royals. They're gonna have another warrior. So we would do best to just rebuke this now. And I don't care if they kill Kaza. But if they try to kill it with damage, maybe I'll save it. I don't know. Sure. Flying? Oh, what a wasted card against our deck. Oh, it does block us. It does block us. Okay, so why don't we get the Diviner out here, and if they choose to kill it, we get to draw a card. Wow! A defensive Kite Sail. Now that's scary. Warrior. I don't know if it's worth playing the Warrior next turn. Probably we play Chronicler, hold up Spell Shield, and then play Warrior. Ooh. Oh, now you've got to attack with it. +1/+1. Nice. 5/4. Yeah. Can't double block that. Royal Eruption. That's good. Play the Teeth, because we've got to get something going. Play this thing. Kill this thing, because their deck is just all warriors. And then I think we attack with Kaza. I like this art a lot. Generally, they try to make the art for a red-blue card very red and blue, and they got the colors in the art here, to be fair. But the background's just green. I mean, that's what Zendikar looks like. Whereas here, you don't hardly see any green, even though I mean, like, presumably the things back there are green. Not in this light. Anyway. I think we should play defensively still here. In which case I'm happy to block with the Diviner and hold up Spell Shield for it. Hopefully they don't play +1/+1 to warriors. What the heck? Oh, come on. Oh, it's equipped for 2, thank goodness. this turn. If they could just attack with this, draw a card, and do whatever, that'd just be absurd. Do we want to trade this off? I think we're in, like, I don't know. We're in kill them mode. I don't want to hit the third spell shield off this, but we'll hit what we hit. We'll hit what we hit. Royal Eruption can't hit that. Hopefully we hit like the draw spell. The Royal Mage, as it were. Kind of draws a card. Wow, that's a scary one. I mean, it's not necessarily any good, except that they do have the Kite Sail, which makes it very, very good. It's so easy for them to pay for their Outrider. I'm surprised they didn't attack there, but given that we had Spell Shield, it was definitely right not to attack. The all-wizard deck versus the all-warrior deck. Into the Royal. Oh, snap. Oh, that's nuts here. Yeah, okay. So... well, you know, first I'll offer the trade. At this point, I don't think I even mind trading. Then I bounce back the Voyager. I should have done this second main. Oh well. I think I'll just let it trade. If I knew I had blue on top, I'd be really tempted to kick that. It's a tough one for them to block, for sure. But I'm just going to into the Royal whatever attacks here. Or whatever has the Kite Sail on it at the beginning of their combat. So they just have to let this through, which is fair enough. Fair enough. And then I guess I play the Mountain? I kind of want to loot with it, but at this point I think I'd get rid of Violence too, because I'm definitely using Into the Royal before they declare the Outrider as an attacker. Then they could replay it or play it next turn or something, but that's not so scary. Can they give it protection from blue? Nope. Okay. Now what? I don't know. I don't know what I do here. Is it worth double blocking? Nope. No, I don't think it is, because we don't have anything back to protect. Replay the Outrider, give it flying. No, they're not even giving it flying. What does this guy do? This is the 4/5, and this is the steal a creature. Come on. Come on now. They didn't even equip Kite Sail. What does that mean? Oh, what does that mean? What dost that mean? I think we want the Ruins back rather than the 4/5. Diviner just gets to attack. Let's start with that. Because the Royal Chaser is what's going to let me cast Spell Shield here with Kicker. The Hellion gets them down to 9, maybe? Yeah, get in there with this. Then hold up blue, hold up Spell Shield. Alright, gets you. And then we're going to have a Treachery for 2 mana plus Spell Shield. Yeah, this all works. Return the Treachery. This has been surprisingly good in this deck in particular. So we bring back the Ruins. Each opponent takes 1,000,000. Pass to you. And here he's binding. So I don't want them to bind that, so I guess I'll just use the Spell Shield here. With Hexproof. Bow. Sounds good. And then I loot. So if something's better than Treachery, I'll take that, but don't know what's going to be better than Treachery. I'll just discard Island. Anyway, I think they have to try this. Draw a card, see what you get. They know we have Treachery, so it's tough. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so what I'm going to do is make Treachery cost 2 mana. Steal this thing. Then I'll have Spell Shield back, and if we have to use it, we can discard the pathway to our loot. Yes. Okay. Instead of getting the 1 extra damage in and playing our land. This card. Casting this card actually won so many games. I don't know what that thing's riding. A chocobo. Didn't know they had chocobos on Zendikar. And gun blades. Nice. Okay, well, thank you for watching. That's it for today. I hope the rest of your day or evening or morning, whenever you're watching this, is amazing. Goodbye.